Okay. All right. So we are live now. Thank you to anyone and everyone who is watching. I believe Rugos is the creator of the game of the adventure we were playing is watching. Thanks for being patient. There it is right there. So we are trying something different for those of you who have ever watched or listened or anything like that. Usually you'll see Call of Cthulhu. We played Deadlands. We played 10 Candles. We're going to stick with keeping it spooky, and we're going to play Mork Borg. And this adventure is called Death's Fort, which is out of the Adventure Chapbook Volume 1 from RugoseKohn. I hope I'm pronouncing that. He's in the chat. He can confirm whether or not that is correct. Thank you. We are a sexy-looking bunch. So what we're going to do...
Someone's been drinking.
Yeah. we got some giveaways that are going on, so you have to follow in order to be part of the giveaway. If you do ! free stuff in the chat, it'll tell you everything that we're giving away. Also, one special thing that's not on there is Rugos is going to be giving away like a super special extra awesome edition of the Adventure Chapbook Volume 1 to one lucky person, which we'll pick after the stream via Twitter. So I think
and if
that's
you're lucky,
awesome.
he won't draw an anus in your copy.
Yeah, Bitter Kiwi, thank you for the follow. We appreciate that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go around the room, and I think it's best to start with our game master today, or our scum master, Derek. Derek, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, Derek Gustafson. I am a forever DM who is GMing tonight, and we'll have some fun killing some scum.
Yeah.
I think we will. Next in line is going to be Jared. Jared, who are you and what do you do?
One sec.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I'm hearing both the audio from Twitch and Zoom at the same time.
Oh boy, you got to turn your Twitch down.
Didn't you learn this past year was all about this?
Okay.
Still forget to unmute myself all the time.
I think I got it sorted. All right.
Jared, again, who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who's my daddy? My daddy was Joe.
Who are you and how do we know you?
I do a thing called hypersigil games. I'm I think like 4 PDFs into it now. This is
beautiful.
Sort of my claim to fame, along with Hypnagogic Jerks. About it. I paint, do photography, and try not to work in factories.
Aren't we all?
It's working so far, right?
Yeah, I'm good up until July. After that,
we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Reilly, you are next.
I'm Reilly. Reilly Coyote. You may know me from Castaway, which I have behind me here. I am the guy who deletes everything that Joe writes and makes the PDF look nice and pretty.
All right. Castaway is awesome too. Special note here, we will be giving away a copy of Castaway. And by we, I mean Reilly.
We'll be giving away one lucky winner will be getting this exact copy. I'll go ahead and sign it for you and ship it out anywhere. It's
already tripled its value because it's now on screen. It's an on-screen prop now.
It can be yours.
Rugos has terrible connection. That's okay. So I forgot to actually tell you how you can get a part of the giveaway. If you hit ! giveaway, that will put you into the running for whoever is watching.
Everyone who is watching, hit follow, ! Giveaway in the chat, and you're going to be automatically entered.
There you go. Follow, follow, follow. That's the only way you'll be able to win, unfortunately. But yeah, follow. So Kiwi, you're hit follow and you're good. Okay, and last but not least is Ron. Ron, who are you and how do we know you?
Hey, what's going up? What's going on? My name's Ron. Really nothing. No one should know me, honestly, but if you do, it might be from just some of my presence on the Rollers of Relay Discord channel that me and John set up. And so if you're here and you're not in there, you should really consider joining because it's a cool
the one
place.
viewer who knows Ron, please step out of the closet.
Yeah. If you know Ron, do not admit that you know Ron.
Yeah.
But if you
I think
do
I
know
see them
Ron-
right behind you, Ron.
Yeah. It's the AC guy. It's right behind
Yeah.
you. Okay,
Dude, I
so
wish the AC guy was here.
so we're going to be playing Mork Borg, like I said. Specifically, we're going to be playing the Death's Fort. I keep calling it Dark Fort, but it's Death's Fort. From Adventure Chapbook Volume 1. Everyone that you've seen here has something to offer on Twitch. You will see their links in the chat. Right now, the robot is spamming everyone's entire URL. So yeah, anything
Going for it.
Yeah, anything from Jared, Reilly, or Derek can be found in the links on the side. You can find Ron because you shouldn't know Ron, but you can find him in the Discord. Same with me, and I think my Twitter is on there as well. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Derek, I am handing the reins over to you, bud.
All right, so we've already gotten through. Everybody has characters.
Yes.
Some people have talked about how they aren't really familiar with the system, so I'm going to go over quick how things are going to go. Basically, what's going to happen is you're going to tell me you want to do something, and I'm going to tell you to test one of your abilities, either agility, presence, strength, or toughness. Roll a d20, add the appropriate ability score, and you'll tell me what you get. And if it hits the appropriate difficulty, then it's a success.
Score over, right?
Score over. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Something that is a little different in my mind versus what I expect coming from D&D is armor doesn't make you harder to hit, it just reduces damage. So when something hits you, I'll roll for damage, you'll roll for your armor if you have any, we'll subtract that, and we'll see if you still take damage after that. I think that's basically it. Any questions that come up, feel free to ask. I'm sure Reilly knows the answers.
Yeah.
I'll give
All
you
right.
the wrong ones just to make it more fun.
All right. Do we want to introduce our
good.
characters real quick, or we want to just go ahead and jump right in?
And if
It's
we
up to
want.
you.
Let's introduce characters.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, John.
Okay, I will go first. We use the special Scumbirther app that you can find online. It's pretty awesome.
It is special.
Thanks.
Make Data Not Lore. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, thank Mork Borg and the Stockholm cartel and all that stuff for all this stuff. I am playing Keftar, and I am an occult herb master. I was raised in the calm isolation of the Sarkash Dark, born of the mushroom, raised in the glade, watched by the eye of the moon and the silver black pool. Lazy and prone to substance abuse. This sounds a lot like myself. Lazy and prone to substance abuse, long tangled hair, and lost one cockroach and at least one cockroach in residence. I stutter when lying. Violence forced me into the wilderness, and I think waving trees are whispering. I talk to them and scream at and attack trees.
Would you say your name was John?
Keftar. Keftar.
Okay.
I'll go next. So my guy, I used the website there. I'm sure we have a link somewhere if anyone's interested in using it to create a character. His name is Arvant. He's an esoteric hermit, and I'll just read his bio. You remember awakening.
Long walks on the beach.
Oh yeah, he loves the beach, looking for something serious. But you remember awakening adult in a ritual circle underneath the northern bridge to Grift. The stone of your cave is one with the stars, silence, and perfection. Now the chaos of a fallen world disturbs your rituals, and the call of night grows blacker than your cavern's gloom. Suspicious and prone to substance abuse, rotting face, wearing a mask. And he is hunted by his former friends. He has a bounty on his head.
Speaking of esoteric hermit, I am also an esoteric hermit, but I am a bard of the undying. Means I have learned melodies in the other world and can give a D4 on reaction rolls. My name is Smoke, and I was a single child survivor of an incident in the Valley of the Unfortunate Undead.
Nice. I made a character using the book, but I do have the Scum Birther app. I just figured that would get me a little more familiar with the system. I am also an esoteric hermit.
Nice.
And my name is Izrav Bloodtand, or Bloodtooth. Izrav is endlessly aggravated and shrewd. He wandered memoryless cavern at the cliffs of Terion. He has cataracts slowly spreading in both eyes. He makes jewelry from the teeth of the dead, hence the name. And after dreaming of an underground temple to a forgotten god, Izrav understands songs of insects and worms.
I like the idea that all three of us were like, wait, you're alone? I'm alone. We should be alone together.
Oh my god, I just backed out of my Scumbirther page.
Oh, well, introduce your new character. That's the first character death. You have to do a giveaway now.
There you go.
Yeah, next giveaway. Yeah, next giveaway will be giving away Disonismics from Jared.
There you go.
Okay, so my new character is Grin, a heretical priest. I come for.
I thought for sure you were going to say esoteric hermit.
Come from some temple ruins in the Valley of the Unfortunate Undead, hunted by the two-headed basilisk of the one true faith. I can be found raving in ruins, traipsing endlessly down dusty roads and desecrating cathedrals by night. Nihilistic and suspicious, hauntingly beautiful, unnervingly clean, cannot tolerate criticism of any kind, results in rage and weeping.
Nice.
So I am Grin.
All right. So now that we know everyone, it's morning, which means we need to check to see if one of the prophecies occurs. So every day, every morning, we have to check and see if a prophecy occurs. On the 7th prophecy, the world ends. So,
Oh my god.
John, roll me a D2. Short campaign.
Nice.
All right. Cthulhu is heads. The city of Reilly is tails. Heads.
Heads. Okay. No prophecy. So,
Damn
deep in
it.
the... You'll probably want to sleep.
Okay.
Deep in the swamps along the eastern shores of Lake Anda sits an ancient fortress, garrisoned by a strange heretical religion. Their arcane and occult practices transform the fort into a grotesque living mass. The walls breathe and bleed. Eyes watch your every move. Giant veins pulse. This unholy metamorphosis disrupts the fragile wetland ecosystem, and the fort sinks into the mud. Inevitably, it will meet its ultimate fate and be swallowed whole. So, Ron, Roll me a d4 to figure out why you guys are here.
D4. Gotcha. Should have had it out. That is a 3.
You are here for duty. You need blood from the heart of the fort to pay back an occult herb master who saved your life.
That could have been me, but I killed him.
Yeah, he died after we left. We took the job and he passed away.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
Hidden in the soup-thick yellow mist, you approach the fortress's main gate by navigating a series of man-made earthen mounds, connected by rotted wooden decking. The stone walls rise up out of the muck. Their bulk sags heavily in the filth. Swamp effluvia drifts in the open front gates. A rotting and decrepit hut stands just outside the gates. Rags hang in the windows and doorway. This is the home of the gate guardian, Kvetin, and his dogs. What do you do?
Is he
Well, who made fun of me
outside?
for not wearing shoes? Look at this mess. It's everywhere. I'm like dusting off mud off of the bottom of my clothes and holding up my nasty feet.
Arvant is looking around to see, are the dogs or the gatekeeper, gate master outside, or do they appear to be out of sight?
They are in. You can see them in the what do we call it? The gatehouse.
Okay.
Okay, and you said it was morning, right? It's still
Yes.
pretty light out?
Yeah.
All right.
And the gates are
light a
locked, I'm
cigar.
assuming.
The gate's open, actually.
Oh. How nice of the gate. I'm gonna go on faith here. I'm gonna go just walk right through the gate.
What are you doing?
We would like to pass. Your dogs, do they bite?
Yes.
I will wait here. I have
Nice.
I'm thinking to myself, I have some rope here. Do I want to try to tie this guy up, or should I just try to attack him? I want blood.
Don't forget why we're here.
How many dogs are there?
They're not going to give up their blood willingly, after all.
That's a good question. There are 4 dogs.
And there's 4 of us.
3 more dogs than I think I was prepared to fight.
Well, guys, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah. I'm going to push Keftar like forward a step. And just
Keftar's dead. Grin.
Oh, Grin, yeah.
grin. My bad.
You're gonna push me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to push Grin over the corpse of Keftar,
Yeah. So, one
who was
question
laying down
about
face down in the mud.
one question about Mork Borg, and any kind. I mean, I don't even know if this is in D&D or not, and I don't play it. But if we have our weapons ready, do we get like a advantage, or is it we don't have to take that move on our?
No, you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. So yeah, I am a priest, so I'm in kind of like faithfully type clothing. So maybe I'll talk to this guy and ask him to show me his palms. Can you show me your palms, please?
I'm just like taking a slow step back, and I've got like one hand in my robes.
Looking at your palms, it looks like you're not going to have a very good day.
Is that a threat?
Not a threat. That's just what I'm saying.
I whip out an unclean scroll of, I think it says eyelid blinds the wind, and it says D4 creatures sleep for 1 hour unless they pass DR 14.
All right.
Nice.
Give me a presence test.
I have +2.
Nice.
So that's an 8. A 6 and 2.
That fails.
Damn
Bummer.
it.
So does that use up the scroll?
Nope.
Wait.
All right. Does anybody
So
have
how
any...
does this power manifest? This dark power of yours as you read the scroll?
It doesn't manifest apparently.
Oh, it just fails outright.
Yes.
Yeah. He didn't pass his power
It's
test.
Yeah, I read a word
That's
wrong
right.
or something because I
Yeah.
have cataracts.
I'm looking over your shoulder and I'm like, pointing at the page and kind of tapping here, like, I think you missed a word.
I just hand you the scroll.
I can't read.
The man has no shoes. Do you think he can read?
An esoteric hermit who can't read.
Yeah.
Time is not.
I pull out my scroll and you see it's all like emojis.
Can I, Arvant, is there a way I could roll to like sneak around sort of? I assume is he out with his dogs on sort of like leashes, staring him down
Yeah,
and
at this
talking?
point, he would be. He would have come out to get in between you and the gate.
Okay.
So
Could
you
I
can't get in.
try and sneak around the other side of his shack, like to get around him, or?
And I'm going to help him. I'm going to distract and be like holding up my arm and kind of turning around and being like, look, we're out of here. Don't worry about it. It's not worth it. And try to, make it seem like we're just leaving.
Sure. Arvant, test agility for me.
Agility. All right. I have a +0 on that. So let's see what happens. 16.
All right. You managed to sneak past.
So,
What do you
So
now?
we're like,
well, yeah.
going around to the other side.
Now that I'm in sort of position behind them, I'm looking to try and like make eye contact with everyone and like kind of like waiting for some sort of high sign before I try and do something here.
I think I'm gonna stuff the scroll back into my blanket as a robe and dig around for my rations and maybe like chuck pieces of rations out that the dogs will chase after.
Mhm.
I was going to
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
I
They
have a
don't-
tool. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
They don't seem to be interested in that. You notice the walls sort of appear to be fleshy with pieces cut off of them.
Oh, so they have all the meat they need.
It looks like he is feeding them from the building.
From the building. Nice.
I could
All right. So
All
what's
I'm
What's the
attacking this
view-
guy.
I have a short sword, so
I got a
right.
war
Pull that
hammer. I want to attack this guy.
All right, you guys are on opposite sides of him, so I'm going to give you guys initiative. So, Grin, go ahead and test strength for me.
Okay, so I have a +0, so just roll a d20.
Yep.
All right, and shameless plug. I'm using my special metal Die Hard dice here. Yeah, Die Hard dice. Use code RollersJune to save 10% off your entire purchase. Here we go. Roll a d20. I got a
Shiny.
2.
I heard
You
it's
missed.
beautiful.
Damn it.
Arvant, what are you doing?
I'm going to have my knife out, and I think as soon as I saw Rin make a move, I think I went for one of the dogs.
All right, give me a strength test.
All right, strength at a -2. Let's see what happens. That is a 14.
14 is going to be enough to hit. So roll me damage.
Damage. Okay. So my knife says D4 damage. So just a D4 then, I
Yep.
assume? Okay.
So for this tower, if it's like a circular setup, we have like John on one side attacking, and then we snuck around to the back side, right?
Mhm.
I thought
Yeah.
it was just Arvant that snuck around to the backside.
Oh, I was saying I was trying to like go with him to make it look like we were just leaving.
Oh, I thought you
It
were
was
like,
just you two then.
pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Oh yeah, no, I was just being like, come on, let's get out of here. Like we don't need this, and just
Mhm.
walked away.
All right, sure. Then you're behind him as well.
Okay,
got
so
a-
I just watch Arvant like jump forward and attack this dog, and I'm still just watching.
Got a
Okay.
3 on my damage roll.
I got a 1 on his armor roll, which is blood-slicked fur.
Oh.
So he takes 2 points of damage.
So yeah, Arvon kind of just leaps forward and like tries to like headlock one of the dogs and like stab down on it.
All right, Smoke. You're doing nothing?
Well, that would be, I think, the opening I need to try and find an entrance and avoid combat. So if I see like both of them are starting to attack, I'm like, well, they're going to be busy. Just try and slip out and into the tower if I can find any sort of entrance.
There is an entrance right there. It's blatantly obvious. You are
I'm
more
going
than...
for it.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Just gonna
right.
slide right in like Thief and the Cobbler style.
Smoke is out of combat.
Damn it.
Beautiful.
Isdrad. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and boop Snoots with one of these dogs and the short sword.
The same one that Arvant attacked?
I guess whichever one I'm closest to. Which I don't know. We didn't really do like a marching order.
You didn't go around, so it'd probably be a different
Nah.
one.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I have a 0 for strength.
Okay.
And I got a 5.
Gonna miss with it.
John, I just noticed you're wearing the Blood Wizard shirt. That's awesome.
Yeah, I just got it this week. Hold on
should've
a
put
second
mine
because
up.
I want to show it off. This is from RugoseKohn. I just got
Oh,
it
that's
from
awesome.
Threadless. Get yourself an awesome T-shirt, some awesome stickers. He got his in pink. That's awesome.
Ooh.
The sticker's sweet. I got the nun, the anal nun or whatever it is. I don't want to say it wrong, but it's just a
Inverted
it's an
anal cross.
anus. Yeah, it's an anus on a cross. I love it. I'm putting it on my car.
All right.
Thanks.
Are we allowed to say anus on Twitch?
It doesn't
yeah.
matter. I don't get paid
Can't
from it,
show
so
it.
I can say whatever I want.
Anus.
Yeah, this is definitely an adult channel, at least tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Trigger warning midway through the first act. Yes, there is. Yes.
There will be a lot of body horror in this adventure.
Yes.
We had
Is that
already talked about these sorts of things ahead of time, so the players were aware. And of course, if at any point we cross a line that makes you uncomfortable, let me know and we will stop and deal with it.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah. And on a serious note, that is something I take very seriously. If anybody gets offended at anything, if anyone wants to be called a certain name or he, him, they, she, I don't care what it is, and we don't do it and it affects you, please let me know. You can either tell me by messaging me on Discord, which I will see with my phone, or just do this really big so I know that there's something really affecting you, and we can just move on, no questions asked. With that, not out of the way, but that made known, I'd like to try to attack again if possible.
Well, they get to go
Hit 'em.
first.
Yeah, I was about
Damn
to
it.
say, man, I think you forgot about the part where the pack of dogs rips us
Shit,
apart.
I was trying to get around that part.
All right, so the first dog is going to go for you because Kvetin is
Me?
just going to sort of get out of the way. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, here
Roll.
goes Grin.
Roll me a I forgot. Which
To
test
be
is this?
agility for DR,
Yeah.
right? For defense.
Give me an agility test.
Damn, I have a +0 in that. Okay, here we go. Something above 16. Shit, I don't know if that's a 9 or a 6. Either way, it doesn't really help me. Probably.
Nope.
The dot is under the circular part of the 6 or 9.
It's a 6 then if it's under that.
I got a 6.
All right, you are going to take 2 points of damage from a rabid bite.
Oh boy, I am now down to 5.
And
What?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot.
I would have died with that hit.
And give me a toughness check.
Toughness, I have a -1. So whatever I roll on a d20 -1, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You're not wearing any armor, right?
I do have some armor. My fur armor says -2d damage.
So you
Minus
roll a
D2.
D4 or a D2.
I'm confused.
Okay.
Roll the 20
Let's roll-
first.
No. Riley's right. Roll for your armor first. So roll the D2.
So that would be a 1.
Okay. So you're only going to take 1 point of damage, not 2.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Now roll the D20 for the toughness check.
Okay, I rolled a 16, -1 would be 15.
All right. You are not infected.
Yay.
You.
All right.
It's got this
Arvant.
vicious dog on your arm, like.
Arvant. Next one's coming for you, the one that attacked you. Roll me an agility test.
Agility test. Okay. That is a 14.
That will do. You are missed.
My God.
Smoke, you aren't there, so we won't worry about you.
Yeah. Is it dark in here? You just see like the glowing cherry of my cigar.
Once a hermit, always a hermit.
Exactly.
Isdrad, roll me an agility test.
is I have a +2 agility. So that's an 18.
They miss you as well. And we are
Thank
back
God.
to your guys' turn. Grin, what you doing?
I think that okay, so the dogs are attacking us and the gatekeeper's kind of just standing back letting the dogs attack, right?
Yep.
All right, so this dog that attacked me, I'm assuming is still close by.
Yep.
And as much as I love dogs and I would never harm one in real life, Grin is not very happy that His Holiness just got attacked. So he's going to attack him with a warhammer.
All right.
I rolled a 20.
Ooh,
Nice.
very nice.
Grin smash.
Yeah.
So you are going to do double damage. So roll me your damage.
And my damage is a d6.
Nice.
Oh, and I rolled a 5, so that's 10.
10, I reduce it by 2, and the dog is dead.
I just smashed him.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right.
Experience.
Arvant, what are you doing?
So after sort of blocking or dodging a bite, Arvant is going to pull out his scroll that he has. It's called the Eyelid Blinds the Mind. And D4 creatures fall asleep for 1 hour unless they succeed a DR14 test. So he's going to try and copy
All right.
what we tried
He
earlier.
copied his homework.
Yep.
Give test presence for me, please.
Presence.
DR12.
That is a 6.
No, can't quite get the words out right.
Man, no more magic. I'm swearing it off. I'm just a hermit now.
Yeah.
I want to do
one-
something for you, Smoke, but you left.
That's okay. I was gonna say, can I just get like a quick update on what I see just in the entrance or something like that? You know,
You see
get a little bit of a scene.
you see the courtyard, and there are a number of people in there that appear to be soldiers.
Gotcha.
from
Yeah.
the-
So I'm just like slinking up against the wall, right in the middle of the entrance, just looking forward and kind of keeping my ear open to the back. I hear like vicious dogs growling and armor clanging and stuff.
The can absolutely do that. It's a little disturbing because the wall behind you sort of gives a little
Hmm.
because, it's flesh.
Okay, is it kind of like slimy and stuff too?
Not necessarily slimy, just it's like
All right.
a really big person is behind you.
I'm just gonna take notice of that and turn around and kind of hold my palm to the wall, just like curious and not quite sure what to make of it, trying to study it a little bit. And that's where I guess they will find me if they survive.
Okay. Isdrad, what are you doing?
If I'm endlessly aggravated, can I try and throw my short sword at one of the dogs and use agility instead of strength?
I'll allow it.
Rugos is trying to remind us of the arcane catastrophes.
That's a 17.
17. That's going to hit. Roll me your damage.
Only D4. A 3.
All right, and I rolled 1, so he takes 2 points of damage.
Javelin the short
So-
sword.
And now I'm out of sword.
The arcane disasters, I thought that was only on a critical fail.
On a fumble, what I thought.
Yeah.
No, because I threw it, though.
No. For casting the spells.
Oh.
Yeah, the spells just... We're going to go with...
They just don't work.
The spells don't work. You get an arcane disaster if you roll a 1 on that test. All right. So it is their turn.
Congrats, by the way, to Bitter Kiwi for being the first winner of the giveaway.
Yeah, the bot picked me, and I'm like, I'm not going to win my own giveaway. So the only other person was Bitter Kiwi, so they win.
Nice. Congratulations, Bitter Kiwi. All right. So Grin, roll me an agility test as one of the dogs goes towards you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, trying to be producer and player at the same time. 13, and my agility is +0, so 13.
That's gonna hit. Roll me some damage.
Rugos, so it was a different player failing. 2 different castings. That's
So
what he's talking about.
am I rolling a d6 for Warhammer, or is there something for like... So I'm hitting him with my Warhammer, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So roll
Sorry.
the d6.
Sorry, I was a little spaced out there. 4.
All right. So that, and I rolled a 1 for his defense, so that does 3 points of damage. As you smash him upside the head with your warhammer.
All right.
Arvant, what are you doing?
So I think at this point, Arvant is unable to sort of read his scroll correctly. He's going to try and just run for the gate in the hopes that he can maybe sort of get in a position to close it once everyone's in. Is the gate closable? I guess I should ask that first. But
You
the
know
gate's
what?
It's open, but there's
closed.
like fighting in it. Like blocked by
Yeah, you
John
aren't
and his
you aren't going to be able to close it. There's
All right.
it's a neat idea, but there's too many people and dogs in the way.
I think in that case, then I have a weapon here called a caltrope. Now, is that like a? How big are those?
jacks, but John.
Those are jacks, right? Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
But sharp.
Could I like? I don't know. It doesn't say like how many or anything, but could I take a couple of those and like throw them at the gatekeeper?
Sure, I'll allow it. Roll me an
Scatter
agility
them.
test.
All right, agility test. That is an 18.
That's going to hit. Roll your damage.
Okay, that's a D4 damage, and on 1 and 6, it causes an infection.
Okay.
So
Start with the D4.
rolled off the table. That is a 2.
Okay. It doesn't matter whether he's infected or not because he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
But now there's no one to call off the dogs.
Thought they might scatter.
Drops the leashes.
Shit.
Oh, was he going to call off the dogs?
No,
Shit.
he wasn't going to. But now it's a definite he can't. Smoke, are you still investigating this wall?
Yeah. Does it seem? Give me some smell. Give me some sensory detail here, because I'm taking out my sickle and I think I'm gonna poke and carve into it a little bit.
So, as you poke, it sort of gives a little bit until finally the sickle pushes through, and then as you pull down, it starts bleeding a little.
All right. I'm gonna taste it.
Sniff it
Does
first.
it? Does it taste like the kind of blood we're after?
You're looking for blood from the heart.
Gotcha. Yeah, so it's a little bitter by now. Probably not quite oxygenated enough.
Yeah, it really irony taste.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay, Isdrad.
What's? Can you use omens at any time? How does that work?
Pretty much.
exactly?
Yeah, omens are just. I want something awesome to happen.
I was gonna ask that. I had no idea. Thank you.
So
There's 2 dogs left or 3?
there's
3.
3 dogs left.
But one of them's got to be hurting, right?
One of them has 2 damage,
For
sure.
2 of them have taken 2 points of damage. 1 has taken 3 points of damage. So what an omen lets you do is you can either deal maximum damage with an attack.
Yeah, I was thinking since I don't have the sword anymore, I'm just gonna try and kick one.
Yeah.
Sure,
Right in the throat.
go for it.
Would that be
That would be strength.
strength? Okay. 13.
13's gonna be enough. Roll me a d4 damage.
And then can I use?
You want to use the omen to make that a 4? Was what you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah. Can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hold on.
And that dog is dead.
Kick that fucker right in the snout. Oh.
You hear a bit of a crunch as your booted foot.
I do not condone animal cruelty, for the record,
None of us do.
Yeah, no.
unless it's fantasy.
Kill all the fantastical animals you want.
Sure.
In whatever fantastical ways you want.
All right, so now it is their turn. And there is one on Arvant. Well, we'll start with the one on Grin. Grin, give me an agility test.
Sorry. Yep, I'm doing that now. A 3.
All right. Roll your armor.
My armor is D2 minus D2. And I rolled a 2.
All right. He does 2 points of damage to you, so it gets reduced down to 0.
Gotta love that armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Arvant, give me an agility check.
Right. Agility check. 15.
All right. You managed to dodge out of the way without issue as this dog lunges for you. So that brings us back to your turn. Grin.
How many dogs are left?
2. One is on you and one is on Arvant.
Well, I'm going to have to get the one off of me, so I'm going to attack with the Warhammer.
Okay.
That is a 9.
That's going to miss.
Yep.
You swing with the Warhammer, but the dog is expecting it now and sort of dodges out of the way.
It's a smart pooch.
Yeah. Arvant.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to try and hit this thing again, since it's actively just like on top of me, trying to bite me. I was gonna say I run away, but might be a little late for that. So I just come around sort of with my like the hilt of my knife and try and just like beat it back off of me.
Nice. Give me a strength check.
Strength check. That is a 10.
10 is going to miss. And I just realized I messed something up, so we will do it now.
Oh boy.
What I needed to check was a morale check.
My morale's low, personally.
Yeah, I mean, my character is nihilistic, so there is zero
The
morale.
dogs?
Morale for the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope, and they are still there.
Mm.
So, one of them goes for... Wait a minute. Nope. Isdrad, I don't think you had your turn.
No.
I want to pick up the sword. I don't know if that's all I'll be able to do, or
Nope. We'll call that a
Okay.
free action.
can I pick up the sword and try and hit one of the
Sure.
dogs left? Okay.
Which one are you going for? The one on Grin or the one on Arvon?
Well, I guess Arvon. Grin seems like he can handle himself.
Yeah.
All right, give me a strength test.
Grin's a man of the cloth. He
I
can.
got a 9.
That
That's
cloth
gonna
is getting
miss.
bloody.
Yeah.
All right, and so now it is their turn. So Grin, give me an agility test for the one going towards you.
19.
All right,
Nice.
it misses. Very nice. And Isdrad, you just swung at one. It'll turn around and nip at you. Give me an agility test.
Five.
All right, roll your armor as he bites you.
I have none.
Oh, you're going to take 4 points of damage.
Oof.
All right. Somebody just won
See ya.
a copy of the Statistics. And I'll hop on Scumbirther here.
Nice.
Yeah, Isdrad is kaput.
What does the dog go for?
Well, actually, he had exactly 4.
Oh,
Omen. You have an omen?
no, he already used his omen.
Oh man.
Don't we get D4? Oh, you can only
Yeah,
use
I have
one at a
2.
time, though.
No, you can use them until you're out of them.
I thought.
I have written down here D4, but I are you supposed
Yeah,
to?
Yeah, so
mine
how many
said-
omens did
Okay.
you have?
Well, let me roll for it.
You
So I rolled a 2.
okay? So yeah, you do still have an omen. Oh wait,
Still
wait!
there.
I forgot.
I didn't
Add
know
the
if there was like
one.
a 3.
No, 5 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's that then.
Unless you want me to re-roll my damage die.
Yeah, so you could have a reroll.
one of the
you could
omens.
have, I think there's a couple ways to get out of it.
What do you think? What do you guys think? Could
Why
try a
not,
different,
man?
try a different class.
GM's call. I'm totally fine with whatever.
Do what you want to do. You can. So you've got the books. You can see the choices, right? For the omen.
Yeah. I'm gonna hop on Scumbirther
All right.
and find a different
Just
class.
let it rip.
Yeah.
All right.
Those dogs are hungry, man.
Yeah, they're
Think about
tired
the
of
dogs.
the wall flesh. They want the real flesh.
It doesn't
Yeah.
taste too bad.
He jumps up and grabs you by the throat and just rips your throat out.
Gurgle, gurgle.
All right. So, Grin, you're up.
I feel kind of at an advantage here with 6 whole hit points. I probably shouldn't say that because now the dogs are going to attack me for like double points. Watch. There's only one dog left, right?
Nope. There's 2.
There's 2? shit.
There's
Well,
one
no,
eating.
no. We'll say one of them's distracted.
Well, yeah, one of them's
One of them's
satiated.
busy with lunch.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do what I can to try to avenge Inzerad's death here, and I'm going to swing with the Warhammer, and I got a 16.
All right, that hits. Roll your damage.
3.
And I block 1 point of damage, so that's 2, which is enough to kill him off.
Yes.
So, Arvant, what are you doing?
Here's my if one is distracted, for lack of a better term, eating Israd's like body, and Grin just killed the other one. Could I potentially just walk away? Is it that distracted, or is it still like on the attack? Like if I walk away, it'll come after me.
We'll say that it's eating dinner. It's happy.
Then I'm just gonna, tip my sort of head a little bit in shame and walk away towards the gate entrance. Or jog, I guess maybe is more like it, a light jog.
All right, Arvant, what are you doing? Are you going to go for this dog, or are you going to just walk away?
I'm just going towards the gate. I'm walking away.
I'm sorry. Grin.
I am going to get with the rest of the party. I'm tired of attacking dogs.
All right.
As I walk past Inzrad's body, I'm going to give a little sign of the basilisk and wish him well in the afterlife. And
I'm gonna take one of these scrolls, man.
What's the sign of the basilisk? Do you just grab his foot and put it in his mouth?
He just does this.
Nice. 2 heads.
2 heads, the 2-headed basilisk. And yeah, I don't know if I can do anything with scrolls. Can anybody be magical in the game, or
Yeah.
Hand it to one of the other 2 guys that is supposed to be able to read scrolls.
What type of armor do you have?
The only
I
one who
just
can't
have-
read a scroll, I think, is the Fang Deserter.
okay?
Right.
Because I have fur armor. I mean, I'm a heretic priest, so I'm kind of like a holy. I mean, I'm a holy man, so
Yes, you can. You can either walk away, or you can do an agility test to try and grab the scroll without getting the dog's attention.
The dog does that thing where it's like at the food bowl.
yeah, it's
Growling.
growling at me, thinking I'm taking its food. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm gonna roll for agility.
All right, go for it.
D20, right?
Yep.
16.
You managed to get the scroll.
Well,
Nice.
hang on now, though, because I have 2 scrolls. Do you want him to roll to see which one he
Yeah,
gets?
roll to see which one.
Nah, he can take both of them.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I had that blinds the wind scroll, and I also
You
had
just got your arms like totally full with these giant scrolls.
Yeah.
a hermetic stop, which is you can find all traps in your
Nice.
path for 2d10 minutes.
Oh, that's sweet. That's nice, actually.
What's the blinds the wind one do again?
It's supposed to put creatures to sleep.
Doesn't do shit.
Yeah, if
Apparently.
anyone can successfully cast
The
it.
guy who sold us those is a
2
fucking
copies
cheat.
between us.
got my
Alright.
generic brand scrolls.
You shouldn't have got him at the
over.
discount fucking merchant, dude.
Okay,
right.
I have the scrolls. I'm back with the party. I've given the sign of the basilisk.
All right. I finish my cigar and I put it out in the wall and I see them coming through. There's Istrad.
He didn't make it.
I
Being
kinda
eaten currently.
poke my head out and I see the dog still eating, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
Real quick, did I want to say New Year's Studios won the copy of Dissonance Mix? Not 100%
That
sure about
actually, that giveaway's still going on.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to give one out, you can certainly give one out to New Year's Studios.
What? I thought it was whenever the first character died.
Well, that's what triggers the giveaway.
Gotcha.
But did
Yeah. So who won?
Not yet.
I don't
No
think
one yet.
anybody else.
30 minutes.
Nobody else entered.
Oh, it's
Oh.
like a timer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Actually-
I point ahead
Actually, yeah, we'll
in the
figure it out right
courtyard.
now.
and I look at all the soldiers and I find the one that looks like the youngest recruit, or not necessarily the youngest, but the one that doesn't want to be there. And I say,
That's
their
my new
ranks are
character.
weak. Exactly. I say, their ranks are weak. Bet we can sow discord among them.
No, for real, I did come up with a Fang deserter.
Nice.
So what's your character's name now, Jared?
Clort. My earliest memories are of suckling a wolf in the wilds of Bergen Crypt.
And how many soldiers does it look like there are up there?
A bunch.
Just a bunch. Okay.
Well, let's say 20.
All right. And give me like a kind of a scene description here. Are they busy talking like at a table?
Gotcha.
Or...
It's glory long dead. The royal courtyard is now a twisted warren of vermin, infested trenches, and terrified dying men. These former soldiers of the great fortress cling to hastily built breastworks as they fight off rising muck and horrors from the fortress.
Gotcha. So they're like in a battle right now.
Yeah, they're actively fighting the fortress.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take my manacles and I'm going to try and sneak up to one of these soldiers without the rest kind of noticing. And I'm going to strap the manacles to their legs. Just yank them.
Okay, give me an agility test.
18.
All right, you do it. They
All right.
they lose their footing and fall forward, smacking their face into the muck.
All right. And I'm dragging his new character.
Yes.
All right.
And I'm saying, you've got bigger fish to fry now.
Apparently, there's a small monkey following along as well. It says I have a monkey that ignores.
This is
me
just
but
in your
loves me.
bag or like hanging out in your clothes.
You've got a monkey on your back.
Nice.
Apparently.
And I kind of come up close to your face and I ask, can you point us towards the heart?
Can I?
No. You know that the fort seems to sort of be rearranging, so every time you go through a door, you never know what's on the other side.
It's madness.
And we have to be quick before it swallows us whole. I don't want to end up like them. And point over towards the soldiers.
As we're looking at them, I'm gonna just not so loudly just give the sign of the basilisk. Just kind of like a it's not like I gave it to Indrid. It's more like a sympathy sign. Just that hopefully their souls will pass.
A subdued
Hopefully.
sign of the basilisk.
Mort would also be able to tell you that you would be able to make camp here safely.
Oh.
So- You've got one of you will care about this, about resting, because you were injured. You can either catch your breath and have a drink to restore D4 hit points, or you can do a full night's sleep and get D6 hit points.
Sure.
I am at 6 hit points and I can only go to 7, so I'm good. Anyone else?
What's this?
Yeah, I'm like on edge and wanting to get into the tower.
All right.
But
Yeah, I'm
before we
with them.
do that, we'll take a quick 5-minute break.
Cool.
Okay? We will be right back. Drakenmaster picked the number 7. New Year Studios. Please pick a number between 1 and 20. Jared. Once they give... Okay, 15. Jared, pick a number between 1 and 20. Whoever's closest wins the Disney prize, because apparently only the giveaway thing gives it to me, and I've had to cancel myself about 10 times.
I rolled a
That's weird.
17.
So, New Year Studios, you win the copy of Disney. please contact at Hypersigil Games on Twitter, or become a member of the Discord and find Jared on there and send him your details, and we'll get one sent out to you. Give us about 5 minutes, and once we come back, we will begin with another giveaway. Please keep in mind the bot is like spamming the chat with everything. It has everybody's itch hyperlinks, the hyperlink to the Adventure Chapbook. RugoseKohn has done a lot of work and should be very proud of what he's created here. And
It's an incredible book.
yeah, I personally have it, but once I figured out that we were playing it, I did not read it because I didn't want to spoil anything. But everyone here are amazing creators. Ron, you're amazing too. But we shouldn't know Ron. If you want to learn how to know who Ron is, you can join the Discord server. You can join the Discord server and talk to Ron there. I'm having a lot of fun with Mork Borg. This is a lot more fun than honestly I thought it was going to be, just because it's so simple. I thought I was going to have to basically relearn Dungeons & Dragons all over again to play this. If someone as stupid as me can learn how to play it, anybody else can too. Stockholm Cartel, if you want to sponsor me, please. I'm here for that. I will paint myself Mork Borg yellow, and we can make that happen.
I think it's actually, isn't it Mork Borg?
It is Mork
I'm not
Borg.
Swedish. I'm not Swedish. I'm not Swedish.
I asked on the Discord, on their Discord, and Johan said that it's pronounced like murky.
Okay. Mork Borg. Mork Borg.
Which coincidentally
All right,
means Dark Fort.
That's why I was thinking Dark Fort. So I would have been right and wrong the whole time. Anyway, we'll take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be right back. That will trigger our next giveaway, which will be another set of dice. It's going to be the bone with blood red numbers dice from Die Hard Dice.
Nice.
And then after that, we will give away Castaway. And then the last giveaway will be the 7-piece metal Spellbinder Sovereign set from Die Hard Dice, which is going to be awesome. And
Are we eligible for that one?
What's that?
Are we eligible for that one?
If you follow
right?
and you hit exclamation point giveaway, you are eligible. That's
Die
why
Hard is
I
my
keep winning,
favorite.
because for some
I got
reason
something.
it only picks
Where
me.
is it? These guys.
Yeah,
You can't
dude,
really
these
see
are
it, but
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
super nice.
these are the ones I have right here. These are the shit. Hold on.
Oh, I like
Was that
I'm
the
gonna tell you the wrong
dragon?
thing.
The
Is that like-
Dracona?
No, but stay tuned. You might be able to win one of those in the near future.
Can we get this to zoom in on that? No?
I don't.
It won't do it.
Won't
Focus on
focus. Yeah.
It won't
I don't know
focus.
It won't
why.
focus.
But this is what I'm using is the Dreamscape Deep Space 7-piece set, and it is beautiful. It's like a million
Nice.
shades of purple. Stay tuned in the future. You might be able to win yourself a Dracona's dragon thingy. I may or may not have one sitting right next to me.
Nice.
Anyway, we'll be back in 5 minutes.